Old habits seem to die hard. In St Petersburg, events marking the Bolshevik Revolution's centenary had at least something of the old celebratory atmosphere. The anniversary was unequivocally so in Soviet times, a day of pomp and ceremony. But these days, Russians are less sure what to think.
After a while, you start to re-examine these events, and there is no unequivocal opinion on it. It's too complicated. Too many things are connected with it.
At school we were taught one thing, then there was more information and we learnt the other side. Nothing is ever black and white, there are 10 different shades.
This unease goes all the way to the top.
We see how ambiguous its results were, how closely the negative and, we must acknowledge, the positive consequences of those events are intertwined. Let us ask ourselves, was it not possible to follow an evolutionary path rather than go through a revolution?
Few, beyond a handful of still committed communists, would appreciate bombastic anniversaries like in the Soviet days. But it seems there's zero state enthusiasm for holding an official event to even mark a moment that changed the world.
It's not hard to see why Putin's government finds the Bolshevik Revolution a difficult subject. It brought down an empire, led to the murder of the former ruler and millions of citizens, and shattered the global order of the day. How do you fold all of that into modern Russia's state-endorsed mantra of stability?
The governments may be mostly mute, but others aren't. St Petersburg's Winter Palace now houses the Hermitage Museum, and it was down these corridors that revolutionaries ran a century ago to depose the provisional government. Visitors to the new exhibition here can, amongst other things, see portraits of Tsars perforated by bayonets in 1917. Journalist and author MIKHAIL ZYGAR has set up Project 1917, which reports the revolution day by day as if it were happening now. He's happy there's little official interest.
In today's Russia, sometimes, almost all the time, history is being used as a propaganda tool. So now, in terms of 1917, there is no official Putin-approved version of that revolution, and that's cool. That means that we can discuss it, we can explore it, we can make independent historical or media projects about that, and we see no obstacles.
Whether it be packaged as education, like Mikhail's project, or entertainment, like this projected sound and light spectacular, interested Russians are talking about the revolution, even if their government isn't. Rory, Challands, Jazeera, St Petersburg.